Hello everyone, I'm Theory Freeman with Bruin News Now.
And I'm Abby Sanders with WTHS Media. Welcome to this special co-production newscast, a collaboration between the state's top 2 high school student media programs, WTHS Media at Tupelo High School and Bruin News Now at St. Joseph Catholic School in Madison.
We are at the Mississippi Capitol, where Governor Tate Reeves outlined his legislative agenda for 2025 during his State of the State speech on Wednesday, January 29th on the south steps of the state capitol.
This speech is an annual tradition in Mississippi, where the state's chief executive outlined his priorities for the states. This will end the legislature's first month of its 3-month 2025 session.
This is especially significant and important with Reeves entering the final 3 years of his tenure as governor. Mississippi limits governors to no more than 2 terms in office.
Mississippi's House and Senate members, other statewide elected officials, and members of the public attended the speech. Alwa from WTHS has more on this report.
So many levels as the most successful in Mississippi history.
While America is entering their new political era, President Trump is not the only politician entering their second term. On Wednesday, January 29th, Governor Tate Reeves delivered the annual State of the State address to his fellow Mississippians. He reviewed his accomplishments for 2024 and how Mississippi has gained millions of dollars in private sector investments.
This $32 billion is a game changer for our state.
While his speech emphasized economic growth, many citizens wonder about the ongoing deportation of illegal immigrants and how it will impact Mississippians.
It'll have much less of an impact on Mississippi than it will in other states, but we're going to support the president in his efforts to do exactly what he said he was going to do in the campaign, and that is, if you are in this country illegally, particularly we're going to focus and prioritize those who are criminals, known criminals.
While controversial issues continue to rise, our Mississippi representatives continue to work to solve these issues. Democratic Representative Ricky Thompson believes that expanding health care can help the people.
As we're looking at Mississippi, we need to expand Medicaid for everyone because we do have the working poor, people that are unable to afford any type of insurance. So that's the biggest thing we like to try to accomplish.
Republican Representative Sam Creekmore explains the bigger responsibility that his fellow Republicans must uphold for Americans.
There's no excuse for Republicans not to be able to make Mississippi better if that's their goal, in which it is the goal, to make Mississippi better in education and public health in all forms and facets.
Are y'all?
According to Governor Reeves, Mississippi has not only experienced economic growth, but major improvements to the education system. The National Assessment for Educational Progress reports that Mississippi 4th graders are #1 in reading and math test scores.
We have seen record-breaking academic success in our state.
Governor Reeves' address highlights the milestones that he achieved for the state and the goals he aims for this year. This sets the clock because the legislative session ends in March.
May God bless you. May God
I'm Alwa Kamara, WTHS News.
There you go.
Thanks, Alwa. After the speech, WTHS Media and Bruin News Now met with Governor Reeves for an exclusive interview in his office, the Sillers Building, across from the Capitol building.
The governor covered many of the same issues he spoke about in his speech, except this time he went more in depth. In a wide-ranging interview following the State of the State speech, Governor Tate Reeves covered many topics, all geared towards enriching the state for everyone. For high school seniors, that includes making the state more enticing for them to live during and after college. While some high school seniors and college students have left the state after graduation for job opportunities elsewhere, the governor said he was working to turn that around.
If you actually look at the 2020 census, it said we had 2,931,000 people in Mississippi. Unfortunately, that was the official census, and that's still up on the census website. But if you go and you look at the report they did just 4 months later, they said of all the 50 states, Mississippi was one of the most undercounted states in the entire country. And in fact, we had 4.3% more people than the census initially indicated.
The governor spoke in his office in the Sillers Building downtown in Jackson, across from the Capitol, where he spoke to lawmakers. He touched on such issues as immigration and race relations. But possibly the most significant issue to high school and college students is what he believes can be done to and is being done to help the state economy, increase job opportunities, and number of graduates. U.S. Census Bureau statistics show Mississippi's official population was 2.97 million in 2020. The Bureau estimated population fell slightly to 2.94 million in 2024. Governor Reeves, however, said the state was undercounted in 2020 and had more than 3.1 million people. Nevertheless, some seniors from both Tupelo High School in Tupelo and St. Joseph Catholic School in Madison say they are looking for a career out of state because they see a lack of opportunities in Mississippi. It's not that they dislike Mississippi, they say. For them, it's purely a case of better opportunities.
I want to go to college out of state because I feel like I wanted to go to a college that has a lot of funding and a lot of programs, and that I want to go into the medical field, so I want to go to one that is tied to a good medical school so I can just kind of have more opportunities.
The college I plan to attend is University of Alabama at Birmingham. It is outside of the state. I plan to go out of state because I want more opportunity, I guess. Not to say that in-state is bad or anything, but I think venturing out will be good for me. Good to make new connections and meet new people, make new friends, I guess, so yeah.
Other students have a different take. Some plan to attend college in-state and remain here afterward.
So I'm planning to stay inside of Mississippi, and I'm going to Mississippi State because some of my upperclassmen that graduated last year, they have planned to welcome me, and I've already lined up an internship over there, so I plan to make Mississippi State my home for the next 4 years.
Hey, I'm Preston Garrison. I'm going to Mississippi State University. The reason I'm going there is my older brother goes there. I've always been a lifelong fan of Mississippi State. It's also cheaper to go in state, and I'm really excited.
Reeves talked in his State of the State speech and again in the Q&A with BNN and WTHS about economic development advancements in Mississippi. He said that the state needs these kinds of jobs to attract and keep young adults in the state.
Since I've been governor, per capita income's grown almost 35% in our state in just 5 years. Over $10,000 for every man, woman, and child. We grew faster in the last 5 years than we grew in about the 30 years prior. And the way you do that is through job creation, through bringing better and higher paying jobs to our state.
Well, that's it for this special co-production between Bruin News Now and WTHS. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, you can catch this and other editions of BNN on the BNN YouTube channel.
Be sure to follow WTHS on Instagram and Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Abby Sanders with WTHS.
And I'm Thierry Freeman with Bruin News Now. So long, everybody.